Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you some exercises that I learned on a TRX course that I've just recently been on. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story, but I promised that I would load some up. I am actually reshooting this bit because although I shot it in the gym, it was so cold in there. It was like -2 degrees. And I don't know about you, but when you try to talk when it's -2 degrees, your lips don't seem to work. So yeah, thought I'd reshoot this bit again. Anyway, so getting into it then, these are a variety of exercises, some of which you may have done before, some of which you may not have seen before, but I had such a good day and I really think like it can be a whole workout, like done all by itself as a whole body workout, or you can even do an upper day and a lower day, or alternatively, you can just add bits and bobs into your existing workout. But it really challenges your body differently if you don't already use TRX or other suspension ropes, human trainer, whatever it is, then give it a whirl. It's brilliant. My core was absolutely aching so much after the course. And bear with me because I've obviously gone and done this video for you, but I'm still aching everywhere after the course. So I'm certainly very wobbly, more wobbly than normal, but you're going to be wobbly anyway. So really hope you enjoy it. If you do, then obviously please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because then you'll get notifications of when I do new videos and things. And let me know if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments box. If you've got any other like videos or things that you would like me to cover in future videos, again, let me know. Thanks guys, hope you enjoy. So if you haven't been using a TRX before, get somebody in the gym to help you because setting it up is really important. Generally, the closer that the TRX is to the floor, the more difficult it is. And also the further away that the handles are to the anchor point in the exercise that you're doing, the more difficult it is. So get somebody to help you. The first exercise then is just a regular squat. So when you're squatting down, you can see your elbows start off bent, close by your side. You squat down to the floor, you can get good depth and range of motion in this. This is a good exercise for building that range of motion in a regular squat. When you get to the bottom, your arms are nice and straight. To make it more difficult, you can add a spring, so you're going to jump right up. It becomes a plyometric movement, and you can see that I'm also pushing down through my hands using the back of my triceps to get that extra jump. And now we're moving into curtsy squats, which really targets your glutes a lot more, and you can see that I'm using different feet movements here. The back foot can either go on the floor like a regular squat or be flat to the floor. And again, here you can make it more difficult and into a plyometric movement by jumping up. And this is a really good butt burner. Next one up is the back row. You start with your knuckles facing the ceiling, and then your arms will rotate as you pull backwards. You're basically bringing your elbows towards your back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Tummy in nice and tight, keeping your body in a straight line. And you can make this much more difficult the closer you get those handles to the anchor point. So here, could have gone up to the wall so that the anchor point's below, but you can see it's almost directly underneath it and it's turning it into, it's almost like doing a pull-ups. Again, this is another variation, one-handed. This makes it much more difficult. This also uses your obliques and your whole lateral side trying to stay nice and straight. This next one is going into a row and rotate. And we've added a bit of weight here. So you're going to rotate back and then you're going to push the weight forward. The next thing here, so we're working biceps. We want to keep the upper arm completely still, or as still as you can possibly make it, and all of the movement is coming from squeezing your biceps and bringing your little fingers towards your ears. You can make this more difficult again through doing it one-handed, and that definitely burns. So give that a whirl if you find the first one too easy, but this is really important to concentrate on the muscle because you can use momentum and your whole body to swing yourself. And now we're going into the tricep press. So again, keeping your body nice and straight, core tight, allowing yourself to fall forward and then squeezing the back of your arms, your triceps really hard to get up. making this more difficult again by coming lower. You can see there's another variation where you allow full range of movement, where as the handles come behind your head, you then allow your forearms to rotate, and then they're basically twisted all the way around, and then you use your triceps to push from that point, and it really makes a difference. It's really, really good. This next one, so we're going to start with just a straight single-legged hamstring curl. I can already feel this. These exercises are really, really good. This next variation is double legs. You pull back and then push your hips right up into the sky. It's using your glute and your hamstrings, and it is a very strong feeling. It is absolute killer move. I've got different hand positions here. Out to the sides, the most balance. If you take them over your head, that's even more difficult. You're really having to balance even more so. This next one we're going into is the lunge. You can do the lunge, and this is also a little bit of a stretch, and it also requires a lot of balance because you're looking up. And here is just a regular lunge. You can obviously make this more difficult through turning it into a plyometric movement and doing a jumping lunge, or even better still, if you put one foot in the stirrup or the handle and you lunge with one leg there, it really puts emphasis on that front leg and switches all those muscles on. It's brilliant. You can see I'm a little bit wobbly. You have to try and find a focus point. And again, you can make this much more difficult by adding a jump. So this really is a challenge when it comes to your balance, as well as a really good leg workout. You can see the seriousness of my face. So now we're going to go into a chest press. So you are trying to come right low down so you get a really good stretch in the chest for this. And you want to try and keep your body nice and straight. Again, the further away your feet are, the harder it is. I'm now just showing you a fly. So your hands are going to come out relatively straight, a little bit of a bend in the elbow, especially towards the end. And with this exercise, you really want to focus. Like, you can see how much I'm trying to concentrate here, because naturally it's easier to push and do a chest press again. So you have to really focus to make yourself, like, try to think of a fly like you would with weights, where you are pulling your hands around towards to meet each other. And now I'm going to get really, really low to the floor, and it's just a press, but much, much lower to the floor. And this is far more difficult. So give this a whirl if you feel confident in the other ones and you want to really challenge yourself. It's like doing a press up, but with a wobbly floor. And you can try this now. Also, you can make this even more difficult, but bear with me because I am definitely very wobbly with this at the moment. So lifting one leg at a time. So it's really making it totally unstable. You cause having to do a lot of work here. So this one, very wobbly, very difficult, but I love it because I love a challenge. So it is a TRX burpee. One foot in the stirrup, jump up, come down, and do a press up. It really works on your flexibility as well. This one, regular press ups with both feet in the stirrups. And here's another variation, or two different variations. One where as you go down, your legs come out. And another one is as you come up, your legs come out. They're all just different ways to challenge yourself, make the exercise more interesting. Here is a regular tummy tuck. So you're using your abs to really pull those knees underneath you. And then you can make this an oblique exercise by pulling your knees from one side to the other, from elbow to elbow, or towards the elbow, which is good. And this one, I loved it. You look like a weirdo, as with any of them where you're taking your legs out, but this was like an ab crunch stroke frog. So froggy crunch. And you can try it both ways with, you've just seen there where I take my feet out as a crunch in and then the other way round. Try it. It really burns. It's brilliant. Da, da, da. Hope you enjoyed the workout and that it was sufficiently challenging for you. Let me know how you get on. And also, I did actually forget to do some exercises, so annoying. You can do lots of stretches with it as well, but one of the things that I love doing on there, which I didn't do in the video, is pistol squats. And you can make it even more difficult once you've got all the way to the floor and up by holding a kettlebell as well. So anyway, let me know if you guys have got any other exercise that you do on there that I've not covered, because you know, I'm always happy to learn. I love to learn and try new things all the time. So again, hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.